All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than XRP itself. If you're new, subscribe down below and hit that bell icon so you do not miss any of these updates. But happy Tuesday, wherever you are around the world. Hope you guys have a great day. Looking at the markets are having a great day. So, the continuation of that green actually is upholding as of now. So that is obviously a huge plus point. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price of XRP is currently sitting at 60 cents. We're also down about 1.2% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap at about 33.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 1.5 billion. But before we get into it a little further, you could see this for yourself. This is really making some headways on Twitter right now. So Raoul states avoid old coins like XRP and Cardano, and that's what he has said. You could see he says, I just feel like you're doing, it says, I just feel like you're being done a disservice because you're in a cult. Raoul Paul's statement about avoiding older coins like XRP and ADA suggests a belief that these projects may have lost their innovative edge, or that their narratives are no longer compelling in the context of newer developments in the blockchain space. And if you do follow my channel on a regular day-to-day basis, you guys know on this specific channel, I bring you guys the most realistic updates and, unbiased stuff. What I say from the beginning, and again, you can watch any of my videos going back. You can obviously, the track record is there. I always say diversify your portfolio. I kind of do agree with what he's saying. There's people that only hold XRP, Cardano, or some of these old coins. That does not mean, and I kind of disagree with Raoul Paul's stuff. One specific part of the statement is the fact that these projects are development. XRP really didn't have the investor confidence due to the fact that the SEC lawsuit and it being called security, and just the confidence from investors, the overall landscape of that was not there. And that is a huge point that we need to bring up, especially for XRP, because of the fact that that does obviously drive away interest, drive away eyes on the project itself. But development speaks for itself. If you start seeing a little bit of a lag in developments, and you can have a little bit of more backing to kind of back this statement up. But I kind of agree with what Raoul Paul is saying. I respect Raoul Paul, and I do understand what he's saying, because usually the XRP army, and again, if you're part of the XRP army, and of course now you're part of the Crypto ZX channel, let me tell you, I don't care what other influencers telling you about XRP's unrealistic price predictions that I see. And obviously I don't talk about those unrealistic price prediction. If you're mentally prepared for XRP to go to $20, $30, $40, $50, this cycle, let me tell you, that's not going to happen. I know that's going to hurt some people. Some people are mentally prepared for that, but that is not going to happen. If you really understand what that would require XRP to do, it's just not achievable. I'm sorry to say, but pretty much one thing that you can take away from this statement right now is the fact that you want to diversify your portfolio. Even though you are a mega XRP fan, you think XRP does have that long-term potential, that that does not mean you only hold XRP in your portfolio. And this goes with any project, not just XRP. It goes with ADA, it goes with Solana, it goes with Bitcoin, Ethereum, you name it. You want to diversify your portfolio. But do let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. So you can see Feds face up to 1 million US jobs vanishing in potentially the largest downward revision in 15 years, Bloomberg reports. And you can see new US bankruptcy filing at the highest level since 2017, guys. Things are not looking great right now. And this kind of makes sense as to why we were seeing that panic within the stock market just 2 to 3 weeks back. But at the same time, they are saying that inflation came lower than expected. So it's not making too much sense. But as far as recession goes, there's obviously a recent news revolving around like recession. Now it's recession occurring. No, we've been in a recession. It's just other parts of the globe are seeing some distress that they didn't see over the course of the last few years, and that obviously started having these conversations taking place. But I'm very certain that all the people that know economics know that we've been in a recession. But do let me know your personal thoughts down below if you look at it from another angle. But speaking about XRP, now that we have that out of the way, XRP in terms of its price, it's holding really, really good. And I've spoke about this before, and this analyst kind of goes over as to what they think. So, I'm going to briefly go over this, and I'm going to pull out the charts and try to make this, give you guys the visuals of this. So you can see the XRP weekly chart reveals the symmetrical triangle pattern that has been in place since 2021. Although this pattern is typically considered neutral, its formation after an upward momentum suggests that the XRP price is likely to break out of the triangle eventually. The wave count analysis supports this possibility, indicating that the XRP price has completed the B wave in an ABC structure. So again, these are technical terms. I will kind of give you guys the visuals. The B wave often forms a symmetrical triangle which aligns with the current wave count, and you can see this for yourself. So pretty much A, that initial rally, B is obviously the consolidation, which we did see happen, and this is just basing it off of the last cycle. This is not basing it off of the previous all-time high. So I think we should kind of take that into consideration as well. And then you're pretty much saying that this is that trend line. We're going to see the price of XRP popping out of this trend line and start heading towards that C zone. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, in terms of the price, I think it's not going to see just a straight line all the way up to the $2.40. It's not a possibility that the price of XRP reaches that price point, because again, the bullish momentum is being felt right now. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be saying it, but it is being felt, and I've been saying this over the course of the last few weeks if you've been watching the channel. But people pull out these charts and make it look like it's just like a nice easy thing, and these lines that are drawn, that's not how easy it is. It's not like the price of XRP just as soon as it pops out of this resistance, it's going to pop off all the way up to that $2.25. No, that's not how it works. We're going to obviously run into some key resistances, and that's what I try to teach you guys on the channel and give you guys those visuals. And you can see, assuming a 1-to-1 ratio between waves A and C, the projected high for the XRP price is $2.28, representing a 270 increase from the current price. And again, you want to take this with a grain of salt. That does not mean it's going to happen overnight, but that potentially could be the target in the upcoming months ahead of us. So pretty much looking at the dominance index, the dominance index actually did go lower as we did start Tuesday. And if you watch my update late last night, the dominance index was actually shooting up. So that is obviously really interesting to see. Bitcoin, on the other hand, actually made a move back, towards the upside, because Bitcoin was sitting at $58,731. It has seen a little bit of a bounce, obviously still below 60K. You guys know the significance of that 60K resistance. Obviously now it's not a support because we're below that. Obviously you want to see the price of Bitcoin holding back above that key resistance. Very, very important range. But XRP, as far as XRP is concerned, look at this, guys. It's actually outpacing BTC right now. And easiest thing for you to look at it is, even though the price of Bitcoin is actually below its major support, you're looking at XRP actually sitting above that 60K mark. We actually did end up seeing that close yesterday. And if dominance continues to fall down, guys, if dominance falls lower and Bitcoin moves back above 60K, this could be a really, really nice setup for XRP. Start heading towards the levels that we've been speaking about, which is a 78.6. But we're going to take it one step at a time. I do want to know from you guys in the comments as to what you personally think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZXRP.